Hello everyone, peace and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm doing a really short video today, just a 1 month update. When I started watching other people's videos, I hated it when they would update like once a year. So I thought while I'm in school I should do like a 1 month update at least. So I've been in school for months, about 5 weeks now, and I gotta tell you, it's been really hard. It's been very, very time consuming. I basically don't have a social life. I barely have time to watch anyone's videos on YouTube. When I am on YouTube, I'm either listening to some music while I study, or I'm listening to like T.D. Jakes or Joyce Myers or somebody while I just do work around the house. Like maybe if I'm cleaning my room or cleaning the kitchen. That's the only time that I'm on YouTube. I barely have time to watch anyone's videos. So I'm taking fundamentals this semester, and I'll start talking about that class first. That class is very, very easy because I've had my nursing license for 3 years now, and I have at least 2 years of consecutive years of experience. And nothing has really changed since I got my license or since I've been working. Nothing has changed as far as I know from taking this class. So it just makes the class really boring. Studying is a challenge because it tends to be redundant, and it's hard for me to stay focused on it when I'm anticipating what they're going to say as I'm reading, what the book is going to say as I'm reading. So studying is very important for this class though, because I need to know what is going to be on the test. And if I don't study, I don't know what's going to be on the test. And the whether or not I get a good grade on the test is really all about the details. Now, I don't know the details for everything. It's just way too much information for me to know the details. The new graduates that usually come onto the floor, they know the details for everything, and that's why the new grads are really they're really respected for the knowledge while it's still fresh in their head. And I need to study just so that I can feel like a new grad again, and just get the details down, because it's one thing if you know how to insert a Foley catheter, but if there's a question on the test about some really small step that I'm not aware of while I'm inserting a Foley catheter at work, I might get the question wrong, because the bottom line is that when you're at work, you're not going through each step from like 1 to 23 discreetly and verbatim. It's not happening. Even if you are doing it that way, you're probably not aware of it. It's not like in the front of your consciousness. You're probably barely thinking about what you're doing as you're doing it. You just want to make sure that you don't contaminate the patient or the equipment. So you do whatever is necessary to make sure that nothing gets contaminated. So making myself study properly for fundamentals is what makes fundamentals hard. Other than that, it's a great class. I like my teacher. I like taking classes with like younger students who are like 18, 19, because they're fresh. Their minds are fresh. They're not super critical or cynical. And they're very positive and upbeat, and that kind of attitude towards nursing is very refreshing. I don't want to kill their spirits by telling them, hey, when you actually start working, you are not going to be this enthusiastic. No, I don't want to kill their spirits that way, so I won't say anything like that, but it's really, I like that class. My other class, okay, I'm taking MedSurg 1, and in this class we're learning about the respiratory system, pain management, peri-op, diabetes, and cardiovascular system. I think, maybe, the cardiovascular system. So I really, really like this class. I feel like I'm learning a lot. It's a lot of work. What? This lady, I had to take another math test, medical math test, and the passing grade for this medical math test was a 95. And I got 100. Yay, thank God. I got 100 on it. But yeah, she don't play. We have to do like care plans every week. We have to do we have a quiz every week, just about. My last test I got a 96 on it, thank God. So I'm actually averaging a 96 in this class, and I'm doing pretty good. The next class is OB. OB is just not my thing. I just, it's just not my thing. I do not like OB at all. It's kind of a boring class, and I'm not a mother, so, don't judge me. I just don't like OB. So I have an 83 in that class. The one test I did pretty bad on, but I didn't even know that we would have an exam that day, so I didn't study for it. So I think getting a C, or a C plus, I think I got, for not even studying is pretty good. But I really need to get an A in that class. So I have been studying my butt off ever since. So my next exam is next week, Wednesday, and I'm praying to God that I get an A. Other than that, the class is easy. All you do is read the book. Just read the book, and you should, and study like before you take the exam, and everybody in that class should get an A. I don't have to do any clinicals this semester because I'm an LPN to BSN student, so thank God I don't have to worry about that. The other non-nursing classes I'm taking is computers and Islam. Computers is not really that hard, but my theology class, I'm studying Islam this semester. I wanted to study Islam because I thought that as a nurse I should be aware of different cultures and that are not dominant, but Muslims are pretty, I mean, they're everywhere. Not that they're dominant. Christianity, I think, is more popular than Islam, but it is a very popular religion, and they have different things, traditions that they adhere to, and it does affect the way I treat them as far as nutrition goes, at least because I know Muslims don't eat pork. And just being aware of whatever it is would make that Muslim patient more comfortable. I want to be aware of that whole culture. So I decided to take Islam, and I really want to study Spanish. I'm thinking about studying Spanish as a post-grad or during my graduate level studies. So we'll see, because I think it's important for nurses to know Spanish since it is the largest population in this country right now. Yeah. You like my hair? Does it look better? Mm-hmm. I flat ironed the front and then I did a braid. Yeah, that was better. Yeah. So so that's how I need to wear it from now on. Hi!
Make sure you put that on.
I'm not editing it out. They saw you. You might as well tell them what your name is.
No, I'm good.
That's my sister Chantel. We twins. Come show your face.
No, I look a mess.
Next time.
One busted, so one flat, and they gotta see me when I get flat.
Okay, next time. So, yeah, so I'm taking that, and that class is hard because it's a lot of reading. Like, it's intense. And I went to a mosque on Friday for the first time, and it was really nice. It was actually very peaceful. The only thing I don't like is that the preacher, I think he's called Shuka? I think it's Shuka? Something like that. Shukah? Or I forget. But the preacher, he kept saying anyone who isn't a part of the religion should like die. And he said it like 3 times, and I was afraid for anyone to ask me if I was a Christian, because I was like, Lord, if I don't say yes, you're going to be mad at me, and if I do say yes, I might be martyred. So no one asked. They all assumed that I was Muslim, and they were very, very nice to me. So my last class is computers, and that class is easy. We don't really take tests that much. I have a midterm coming up next Wednesday. For some reason, I'm retaining that information about the computers really easily.
Put the wig on me.
I'm almost done. I'm retaining the information really easily, so I barely study for that class. But the classes that are taking the most of my time, because it seems like I never study. I do study, but the classes that take up most of my time is Med-Surg, OB, and Islam. Those 3 classes, they're driving me crazy. It's just too much reading. It's too much. And let me tell you, I'm a junior now in the nursing program. I'm still taking math tests, okay? You will be taking math tests until forever. You can't get away from it. They are really, really adamant about you being able to calculate dosages. It's really, really important. So don't think for 1 second that you can ease up on the math. If math is not your thing, get a tutor and keep that tutor forever, because I'm telling you, the math does not go away. It does get easier. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. So that's my little tip for this month. Practice your math, time management, organization, so you don't forget that you have a test. So that you at least study for the test and you don't get a C+ instead of an A. And that's it. So I thank you all for watching. And I'm actually going on fall break in like a week. So maybe I'll do another video next week. And hopefully I'll know my grades for all of my classes. Because right now the only grade that I have is for my Med-Surg class. And I have an A. Thank God, and I'm really praying that I pull out of this semester with at least a 3.6 GPA. And I pray a lot, because this semester is really hard. Anyway, gotta go. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Good night.